Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new here. I've been on a break for a little while since I've moved into a new house, but now I've got at least a temporary office set up, so now I'm back to playing Mass Effect. So let's get right into it. So last time we played, we left off right when we were gonna go and find Liara T'Soni. So that's where we're going to be picking up today. So let's check out the galaxy map and see where we're going. Right, let's do some checking of the planets first. Archanes. A small hydrogen helium gas giant, Archanes has been developed as a full-featured, if modest, stopover for ships hauling refined materials from Therum. In addition to a powerful magnetic field to dump drive charge, Archanes has a largely automated infrastructure of helium-3 refining and deuterium mining on its many water ice moons. Interesting. Survey this. Gas deposits surveyed. Scans of this gas giant have detected a large concentration of nitrogen. Great, thank you. You have any asteroids here? Since we do have a little asteroid belt here. Yes, we do. A dark carbon-rich asteroid. Medallion recovered. Scans of the asteroid field in the Colossus system revealed some strange readings. Upon closer inspection, Navigator Presley discovered the remains of an abandoned Salarian fighter. The only thing of interest on board was a League of One medallion. Okay. Armani. Armani is a terrestrial world with an unusually thin atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Its surface is composed of silica with deposits of carbonaceous materials. The initial flyby probe of Armani detected multiple areas in the equator with oddly irregular surface protrusions. Closer investigation revealed these as millions of elaborate crypts a few meters below the surface, left by a long-extinct spacefaring species called the Psyoth. Many human universities wish to perform archaeological excavations. Council law holds grave sites as sacrosanct, however, and the matter has been tied up in court for a decade. Huh, cool, I didn't know that. That's awesome. Sacros. Sacros is a terrestrial world with a nitrogen-methane atmosphere containing trace amounts of hydrocarbons. Its frigid surface is mainly composed of water ice and hydrocarbon slush. Most of the surface is not solid enough to support the full weight of a landed ship. If approach is necessary, use shuttles or keep the ship's Mass Effect envelope up. And then we have Phaistos. Phaistos is a small terrestrial with a trace atmosphere of carbon dioxide and xenon. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of sulfur and various silicates. There is little of interest on this desolate world. Okay, do we have another asteroid maybe? Yes, we do. A metal-rich asteroid. Heavy metal surveyed. Scans of this large asteroid field have revealed several deposits of platinum. And I believe that's all the planet except for Therum. Therum is a distant but rich industrial world claimed by the Human Systems Alliance. Its plentiful heavy metals have fueled the recent manufacturing boom on Earth. Core samples, rich with the fossils of simple silicon-based organisms, indicate Therum was more habitable in the past than it is at present. Perhaps this explains the many Prothean ruins dotting the surface, most of which have been looted by mining corporations. Alright, let's land. Right, so who to bring with us to get Liara? Rex, definitely. And I kind of like to bring Garrus with me. Rex and Garrus are, you know, they're my boys. Yeah, let's go with Rex and Garrus.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Okay. Well, see if I remember how to do this. It's been a while now. And it's nice to be back in Mass Effect. I haven't played for, yeah, a couple of months now. Yeah. I hate this vehicle. It is so goddamn clunky. Even though, yeah, the mod that fixes stuff for me. Yeah, I do. Right. I was faster than the Geth ship. Ah. Okay. Question is, do we go in guns blazing or do we take the little roundabout route? Whoop. Right, maybe not. Where are you shooting me from?
Only a fool punches a Nathak in the mouth.
Ah.
We should sneak around and pull its tail.
Okay, hold on. So, yeah, let's go this way. Whoop. Okay. Right, I believe the other enemies are inside, so...
Cover me.
Mm-hmm.
We got them all, Shepard.
Yeah, I'm sure we did. And we have some loot. Awesome. Ah, there is an enemy in here.
Area secured.
Yeah, not sure if we really need this gate control. Yeah. We're just doing it anyway. We do need the other one though, because otherwise we can't continue. So. Let's have a little look around. Anything? Ooh. These are containers I've missed before. That's what you get for not exploring properly. So you're thinking, yeah, this is just a Mako section. You just go out to open doors and things. There's nothing really here to explore, but yeah, apparently there was. Very nice. Is the enemy in here, or is this the... Okay, yeah, this is just empty. Oh. Okay. Got me some loot.
That's it. Bag 'em and tag 'em.
Thank you, Garrett. Let's get back to the Mako and continue our journey. Okay. Yes, let's drive over our enemies just to show some extra contempt. Of course, they have like rocket launchers. Oh, come on, die already. Or at least I think my mod for the Mako is working as intended now. Which it wasn't for my last playthrough that I did. Is there anything in here? Yeah, you might have rocket launchers, but so have I. And it will literally blow you away. Haha. You know, it's been a while when I'm starting to make dad jokes. Terrible. Okay.
Got it.
Powering up. Powering up.
All targets down. Enemy sighted. All targets down.
Yeah, now all targets are down. They weren't before, guys. Up, up, up. Okay. There was another one. Where did he go? Ah. I see you. Really?
Area secure.
No, it's not. There is a Geth hiding up there. Fuck. Ugh. Those fuckers. Where's the last one? Hiding. There you are. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Why didn't you take cover? I don't want to have to micromanage the both of you. Let's see. Can I deploy another Medigel? There we go. I need one as well. Okay. I don't think there was anything out here.
Perimeter clear.
I've never visited a Prothean ruin before. Aside from the Citadel, I mean.
Mm-hmm. Well, your planet has suffered nuclear war, Rex.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
We hear you, Dr. T'Soni. Keep it down. Dr. T'Soni?
Liara T'Soni, I presume?
Thank the goddess. I did not think anyone would come looking for me. Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
Okay. How on earth did you get trapped in there?
How did you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please!
Venezia.
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
We'll find a way to free you. I'll get you out. We can't reach you. We'll find a way to free you.
We just need to figure some way past this energy field.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
Stay calm. What can we do? You brought this on yourself. Well, stay calm, please.
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Okay. It's a much better vantage point than... Neat. Well, I hear you.
Shields disabled.
Where? Ah. I know.
Perimeter clear.
Okay.
Think we got him, Commander.
Yes, thank you, Rex. Think we did too. Let's check if there's anything worth looting in here. We do have some storage lockers. Nice. Okay, we have a mining laser here. Neat. Let's try that. What could possibly go wrong? Nice, got it right in the first try. That never, if ever happens.
How did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
It's not important. It was easy. Superior firepower. Yeah, superior firepower.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. Obviously, he wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
We need an escape plan. We're getting out of here. Yeah, we need an escape plan.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
Okay.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
This ruin's coming down. What do you want? Kill this bastard. Yeah, this ruin's coming down.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
I'm not giving her up. You want to fight now? Kill this bastard. It's very tempting to say that, but I think my Shepard is a little bit more diplomatic than that. I'm not giving her up.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants.
Doubt
Kill
that.
him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Okay then. Yeah, why would you do that? Okay, you're just... Where'd he go? Please die.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds, we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
He saved us, it eases the tension. He's a jerk. Yeah, it eases the tension.
It's a coping mechanism. You'll get used to it.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
50 years?
Just how old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
I might know. What did you learn? You're wasting your time. Yeah, what did you learn?
Did your research turn up anything interesting?
What is interesting is what I did not turn up. There is remarkably little archaeological evidence of the Protheans, and even less that might explain why they disappeared. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
How do you
Where'd
know
you come
this?
up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
Who came before them? Cycle. You're in a hurry over here. Who came before them?
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
I can help you. I know what happened. Shut up and I'll tell you. I can help you.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
The beacon, a vision, I saw it. The beacon.
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions? Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
This isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Oh,
Of
Aiden.
course, you're right.
Cool
I'm
it.
sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
You can still help us. So what good are you? Yeah, you can still help us.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Welcome aboard. You can come. Great. Another alien. Yeah, welcome aboard, Liara.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
Yeah, we'll talk later.
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Yeah, sure.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. T'Soni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
She wants to help us. That's not necessary. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Don't tell me how to do my job.
You are free to act as you see fit, Commander. Our role is to offer guidance and advice.
It's up to you if you're smart enough to listen.
Disconnect. I apologize. Dr. T'Soni wants to help.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
It was. I don't care about the ruins. Disconnect. It was.
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Okay, so mission is a success. We got Liara. And let's go and have a chat with our crew, see if they have anything to say.
Yes, Commander?
I think we've done that.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
We also have a bunch of codex entries to read. Do let me know in the comments if you would like an episode where we go through the codex and read all of them together. Because I can certainly do that. That would be cool, because I need to read them as well. Might as well read them on camera, as it were.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
Sure you want that? Earning medals is hard. Are you sure you want that, Joker?
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
Yeah, just wanted to check in, so... Ship status report. I just want to talk. Yeah, ship status report.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
Okay, thank you for that, Joker.
I have to go.
Alright, see you.
They have unread messages. Cool. Ship status report from Navigator Charles Presley, XO. Welcome back, Commander. While you were away on mission, things here on the Normandy were uneventful. The most excitement we had up here was upon your return. I must say, it would have been rather thrilling to watch those lava geysers erupt if we hadn't been swinging around in our harnesses as Joker avoided them. Commander, I know we spoke about this before, but I have to ask, is it wise to have another alien aboard the Normandy? Especially one with close ties to Saren's top lieutenant? She might say that she hasn't spoken with her mother, but how do we know she's telling the truth? I don't mean to be inflammatory or question your decisions, I just think caution ought to be warranted. Yeah. I mean, I get where you're coming from, but I think you might have some personal bias in there as well, Presley. Message from Shepard's Fan 3000. Hello, Commander. I do hope this reaches you. I paid Evola's 300 credits to get your extranet address for me. Smiley. I just wanted to say again what an honor it was to meet you in person, Commander Shepard. Let me know when you're back on Earth. I'd love to buy you that drink sometime. Thank you for your service. All the best, Conrad Ferner. Oh my god, Conrad. Message from Erdnot Rex. Shepard, come down to the cargo bay. I want to talk to you about Saren. Rex. Okay then. Then we'll go talk to Rex. We need to check in with everyone else first as well. Hello, Kaden.
Commander, do you have a minute?
I'm listening. For what? I don't. Yeah, I'm listening.
I always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
I hear you. Don't worry about it. What do you expect me to do? Yeah, I hear you.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. I mean, it's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
Cute way to look at it. An old-fashioned view. Zip it, Lieutenant. No, we're not going to say cute way to look at it, because that seems very flirty. An old-fashioned view.
Well, well. You're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, you know, for justice. Or maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
That's alright. What did they train you for? Just be ready. What did they train you for?
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
You doubt it was accidental? What's the survival rate? Damn corporations. Yeah, you doubt it was accidental?
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Intentional exposures.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
Friends.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
Time to talk, then.
Then you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner, play cards or network games. There was this girl named Rana, who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich, but she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful, but not stuck up about it. Like you, I guess.
Yeah, not asking that question. Yeah, that sounds rough.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
I'm interested. I want to know my crew. You're right. Yeah, I want to know my crew.
We have to depend on each other in combat. I like knowing what kind of man I have at my back.
I understand, ma'am. I won't let you down. You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
What do you think? No, just you? To some degree. Yeah, to some degree.
Of course. But I don't enjoy it with everyone. We'll talk again later.
I'll, I'll need some time to process that, Commander. But, yeah, I'd like that.
Okay. That sounded way flirtier than it was intended to be. Rats. If you haven't guessed it already, I'm not gonna romance Kaden. Probably not gonna romance anyone. But we shall see. Hello, Chakras. The lighting in here is really bad. Why is it so dark in a medbay? I don't understand. But, oh well. Right, hi Liara.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
I was worried. Are you okay? No. Ugh, the lighting in this conversation is terrible. Are you okay?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
She's the best. That's her job. Goodbye. She's the best.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
Don't mention it. You're welcome. Just part of the mission. Don't mention it.
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
I know. We'll see. Goodbye. Yeah, I know.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Yeah, we can talk about that.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
We've checked in on her. And let's have a little chat with our friends down here.
Shepard.
Oh no, you sound down. What's wrong? Like I need this. You sound down.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me. Especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
It's too quiet to sleep.
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
You're homesick. Maybe that's the point. Stay focused. Yeah, you're homesick.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have till it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them, but maybe they just wanted a different life.
But you're going back, right?
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
It's true. Well, tell me a little bit about this pilgrimage.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
It sounds dangerous.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
Do they always accept?
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
Okay, let's change
I want
topics.
to talk about something else.
Like what?
Yeah, we can leave the other ones for another time. Goodbye.
I should go.
See you later.
Okay, Rex. Hello.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
Yes, we do, sir.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
You knew, Saren?
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would've if I thought it was important.
Fair enough. Keep talking. That's my call. Yeah, fair enough.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
Saren reported you?
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What was he doing?
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. Couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
What about the cargo of the ship?
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
And what about the ship itself?
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's it?
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
Okay. Interesting. I see.
So long, Rex.
Shepard, yeah. Okay. Hello, Ashley.
Commander?
How are we doing?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. T'Soni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I believe her. It might not matter. We'll watch her. Yeah, I believe her.
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Can we talk?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time off the record.
Of course. What about? Not for a personal chat. Yeah, of course.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
Because they're not Alliance? What do you mean? Because they're aliens? Because they're not Alliance?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust aliens. I can't confine them. My hands are tied. You don't trust aliens? Yeah, you're out of line. That shuts the conversation down, so I want to continue it.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, I mean, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
We need allies by mistrusting our allies. Mind your words. We need allies.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As noble as the council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
How cynical. Not necessarily. Of course they will. Yeah, that's very cynical of you, Ashley.
You get a pessimistic view of the universe, Williams.
A pessimist is what an optimist calls a realist. Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
Why do you feel that? I've heard this before. Give me a break. Yeah, why do you feel that?
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
Military family.
I come from a military family, too. My parents were both Navy. Anybody in your family we might know?
Couldn't say, Commander. We probably have a lot in common. You join up to carry on the tradition?
To see space, to serve the Alliance, yes, for the action. To see space.
No, the future of humanity is out here. There's so much we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, I still remember my first field exercise on Titan. When we hit mud, the reality hit me. I'm the first person who ever stood here. Then my drill instructor kicked me in the ass. I went face first into the muck. He spent the next 5 minutes chewing me out for gold bricking.
Gold bricking?
Don't tell me you had Gunny Ellison. He's the only one who uses that word to describe shirking duty.
Oh Lord, you went to the Makapog boot camp too? Yeah, Gunny Ellison's still reaming out recruits down there. Kicking ass and using words like inveigle and pusillanimous.
Your service.
It doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, ma'am. Mainly I've been groundside, part of the surface garrison forces. I did get a rotation on a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
You deserve better. Just one rotation. Stuck groundside, huh? Just one rotation?
That's odd. Your record is spotless and your technical scores are exemplary. You should be serving with the fleet.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens, Commander.
Alright, I understand your feelings, even if I don't agree with them.
Alright, I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're gonna have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
Thanks. Good. Remember that. Yeah, thanks.
I don't think kissing Turians will be necessary.
You never know, Commander.
Yeah, is that some foreshadowing right there, Ashley? Probably. Bye.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Okay. Hello, Garrus.
Commander, how are you?
You and CSEC.
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Such as?
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
I can understand that. Really? Why? Yeah, I can understand that.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
Spectre?
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I see. Too bad. Typical. Typical, yeah. No, too bad.
Not all Spectres are like Saren, you know.
Of course not. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Yeah, that's not true. Forget about it. Exactly. Yeah, that's not entirely true.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
Okay, we have talked to everyone. Alright, I think we're gonna leave this here for this time. It's a little bit shorter episode. And next time, I think we're gonna do the Bring Down to Sky DLC. Alright, but thank you all for watching and for tagging along on this adventure, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!